Hello, nice to meet you. Please take your seat. I'm your new psychologist. Very nice to meet you. I feel you're feeling absolutely comfortable with me. So get started. I'm planning to make you today Pure OCD test because after reading your information, I suspect you have this type of OCD. But because we want to make it clear, we are gonna make very peacefully this test. I have kind of 10 questions in it, and I will ask you, please, if you can answer absolutely honestly to all of them. So, if it's positive, we can find better solution for your further treatment, and this will make me know you better. Will help me with it. So, get started now. I have these questions into this notebook. So, may we start with the first one? Please answer shortly, and I will write down the answer, and after it we will calculate the scores. What we have. Feeling good. I hope you are not irritated or worried or anxious. Very good to hear. So I'm starting with the first question. Do you often have a repetitive, intrusive, unwanted thoughts that upset you? This is very important, so please think about it. Yes, I'm listening. Listening, yes. Yes. Yes, I understand. This is very typical for pure OCD. Yes. And how often? Many times. And these thoughts, they feel like absolute unwanted. That's right. Yes, this is very clear. Okay. So, may we continue with the second question? I'm starting to read it. Okay. Do you worry about harming someone? I hope you understand the question. Yes. It's mean like you're afraid that you will harm yourself or you will harm your closest people. Yes. It's like intrusive thought, yet it's not true. Have you think about it ever? Yes, like if you have some sharp items around you, it's possible that you hurt someone or yourself. Do you understand? Good, let me write. Yes. Yes, I'm listening. Take your time. Yes. Yes. Yes, this is. Understand. Yes, and fear from knives, understand. yourself out a heart accident. This is very typical for pure OCD. Okay. So, can we continue to the third question? May I ask again? Do you feel absolutely comfortable and calm? Okay. Not anxious at all. Do you feel irritated if I ask too many questions? Please let me know if you want me to stop, even for a little break. Okay, I'm continuing then. Do you worry excessively that if you don't perform certain superstitious behavior, bad things will happen to you or closest people around you? Yes, it's mean like if you don't knock, for example, with this pen, or I don't knock with this pen, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I will be very upset that something bad will happen. Or, for example, if I don't image certain things in my head, for example, 3 times I need to image how the tree is moving outside, for example. Maybe something very even stupid or not so important, but I need to do it over and over and over again to be sure that nothing bad will happen. These superstition things are and behavior very, very common with pure OCD. Yes, like when people believe that if black cat look on their road, something bad will happen, or for example that Friday 13th is very dangerous day, you understand? But with pure OCD it's almost all the time you think you have to somehow prevent bad things by making some protective rituals all the time. Yes, so it's similar. And I write them. Yes. And this. Okay. Feeling good. Can we continue? Not upset at all. Not feel anxious. Very good to hear this. So let's go to the second page and I read the question. Do you avoid certain objects? For an example, scissors or knives, just to avoid thoughts about causing harm. Yes, for example, at home you have in kitchen sharp knives and you are afraid to touch them because you think you can hurt someone else or yourself. Yes, it's somehow deep inside you, you know you won't do it, but these unwanted thoughts, they make you believe that you are able to do it and you start terribly suffer from strong anxiety. That's why you are avoiding absolutely touching any knives or scissors, any sharp items, and also maybe you start avoid driving car because you start be afraid you will hit someone on the road, for example. Yes, in that way. Yes, this is very typical. Yes. So I understood. Yes, yes, it's really hard. And what kind of knives, scissors or driving. Most in common with you is this. Yes. So, can we continue now with the next question? I read it. Do you worry excessively about your sexual orientation? This is a bit personal, but I'm so sorry I have to ask because this is very common with pure OCD. For example, you start to worry too much if you like the same gender, like this make you feel ashamed. Deep inside you know that you are absolutely straight, for example, but it's kind of worry. What it's this intrusive thoughts, yes. Yes, I understand. Nothing to worry about. And how old? You sure? 2 weeks ago. Okay, so it's happened. So may we continue now with the next question? Now it's time to ask again. Do you feel fine? Okay, I'm not disturbing. Okay, I'm reading. Do you repeatedly ask others for reassurance that you have not done something bad? Okay, I explain little here because normal obsessive compulsive disorder is mostly obsession and compulsion. For example, I have obsession that I will become contaminated from touching some dirt things, and then the compulsion is washing my hands. But with pure OCD is a little different because the compulsion happened in your head. They're just like view around your head. You have to image and you know everything happening in your head. It's not in the physical world exactly. Yes. So people with pure OCD need all the time seeking reassurance from closest people by repeatedly asking questions that nothing bad will happen, that you haven't done anything wrong, that you are not contaminated, that you are not poisoned, that you haven't done bad things. Yes, familiar. Yes. And how often you ask? Yes. Yes. And what they are saying to you, if they are asking to stop or try to calm you down. You need to understand that this is very difficult for people around OCD people when they are asking all the time reassuring questions, and it's feeling like bothering a little bit. But you don't need to worry about it if you just tell them that it's not your fault and this is disorder and you are seeking help, so you don't need to worry or feel guilty about it. Okay. Let's go to other question. You ready? There's not so much left, but still we have some. Do you often repeat routine daily activities to ensure that you did not or will not harm somewhere? For example, you go and check many times you're locking them, you're checking that will not happen fire at home, or you're worrying all the time that you forgot the coffee maker, for example, and will happen something else, and you need all the time to check these things to ensure yourself that your home and someone who live there, your closest people, are they're absolutely protected. Yes, have you done this? Yes, this is very typical. Yes. Yes, I know it is very hard. You don't worry, you are not alone in it. Let me write down. And how often you check? Yes. So let's go to the next question. You ready? Do you avoid certain movies, TV shows, books, music, or a website in order to avoid having unwanted thoughts that you have done something bad, wrong, harmful, illegal? Yes, like if you like to watch some movie, for example, but if there is some very sensitive topic for you, something it's like irritating fears, and you are worrying so much that if you watch it, something bad will happen, or you are afraid if you watch it that this will provoke more unwanted thoughts, and even you like this music, or even you like this movie, or this TV show, or whatever, you are afraid that this will provoke, and your anxiety will increase. That's why you are avoiding out of your liking it so much. Is this familiar? This is very typical for Pure OCD. Good. Thank you for your answer. And what mostly you are avoiding? This is actually very disturbing when you need to avoid things what you like to do. That's why people with pure OCD need kind of treatment and help, so you can live normally your life and decrease this anxiety and tension all the time. Yes, it is very bad. Usually cognitive therapy very much helps. I will explain more. And also it's good if you talk about it. Of course you can come every week and we can discuss this problem together, and you can tell me about your obsessive thoughts and what kind of compulsion you have. Usually the compulsion with pure OCD, as I said, they're not in physical but mentally compulsions all the time, and I think this is actually the worst form of obsessive compulsive disorder. Yes, but let's go to the second question. Next one, my man. Okay, you ready? So I read it, okay? Do you excessively think about normal bodily function? So listen carefully. you are upset that they cannot control these thoughts. Yes, for example, if normal people feel very comfortable when they go sleep, a person with pure OCD will start increase anxiety if thoughts like what is that actually sleeping, what if I die until I'm sleeping, what if I see very bad dreams, but how my body will react when I'm sleeping, but what about if I'm really paralyzed when I'm sleeping, and every normal thing which actually are pleasant for another people, for you may feel very unpleasant and even feel like dangerous, like swallowing, for example, or breathing. You can for example, start observe to month your breathing and think if everything is fine and why I'm breathing like this, and the sound, and it starts feel like you are in some other world, and this anxiety increase. I hope explain it good. Yes. How often? Something more. Principally people with pure OCD and OCD, because they are kind of strong anxiety. You can have lots of phobias also, like claustrophobia, for example, something like this. But yeah, we don't have, so yes. Yes, I think it's so difficult. I need to check your test and calculate the points. Yes. And when I'm ready, I will send it to your email. But I suspect this positive listening about your answers. Let me write a few times more. Do you think we can see again next week? Yes. Wednesday. 10 o'clock. When I'm ready with this, we know better how to fight your OCD. But as I said, I think it's positive, yes. And I'm very sorry. But believe me, there is always a way how to help yourself. Even though it's probably not disappear forever, but there is way that you live normal life without feeling all the time. Yes, I know. And before we end, I want to say very important things. That good way to avoid these thoughts, and when you stop answering to them, or when you stop make conclusions. But let's talk about it next time. Thank you so much for coming. Wishing you good day and bye. See